Together, these 10 cards create a spectacle in the sky, the greatest battle in Pokemon history. What makes a great Pokemon set? The cast, the uniqueness, rarity and pull rates, and finally, the artwork. In this video, we're going to break down each pillar, and at the very end, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and create the Pokemon set we deserve. Now I urge you to stick around to the end because the set I created may just be the greatest set of all time. Pillar 1, the cast. There are more than 1,000 Pokemon, so as you would guess, the choice of Pokemon in a set makes a huge difference. Pokemon you want include Gengar, Pikachu, Charizard, Mew, Mewtwo, Gardevoir, Umbreon, Lucario, and Rayquaza. You want fan favorite Pokemon that can be the face of a set. That's why we've never gotten a Mega Bruxish Alt-Art. Yeah. Take a look at these 4 sets pack arts. Now, which one do you think is the best? Although you can't see the exact cards in the set, I'm assuming most of you chose Evolving Skies. Now you may already know of its stacked roster, but just looking at the pack art alone, you'll see that we have Umbreon, Sylveon, and Rayquaza in the pack art. These are 3 of the most popular Pokemon of all time. Now, as for the 3 other sets, the only memorable Pokemon displayed are Lugia and Tyranitar, and it shows in the prices of these 4 sets. But aside from fan favorite Pokemon, there are many other characteristics that play a role in the cast. Is the set nostalgic, like Pokemon 151, a set that features exclusively Pokemon from the first generation? You have your fan favorites like Charizard, Pikachu, Mewtwo, and Mew, but you also have more obscure Pokemon like Jigglypuff, Pidgeot, Caterpie, and Arbok. These might seem like background characters to most, but in reality, they are someone's favorite Pokemon, and you best believe that collectors will buy every single card in this set just to complete what's known as a master set, which is every single Pokemon card and every rarity, including reverse holo, alt art, and full art of one specific set. But that's only the beginning. Now let's move on to what truly makes a set stand out above the rest. Pillar 2, uniqueness. Although all the criteria in this video technically make the set unique, what we're talking about are the specific mechanics that solidify a set's legacy. Here are 8 Zoroark cards, and yet they're all unique. Each embody a unique mechanic that makes the card, and by extension the set, unique. We're talking about GXs, Megas, Breaks, Tag Teams, Radiants, V-Stars, EXs, partner Pokemon. There are even regional types like Hisuian, Galarian, Alolan, and we can't forget about the OG unique traits like Gold Stars, Delta Species, Crystals, and Dual types, Shinings, Shinies, and Dark types. We've done it all, and yet there's so much more to explore. You know, that's really fun and all, but what really makes a set is Pillar 3. Rarity and pull rates. Darkness Ablaze sounds like a great set on paper. It was a Charizard themed set, and one of the first sets to feature V-Maxes, but when it was confirmed that the Charizard in its set wasn't an alt art, wasn't even a full art, the set tanked. Nobody wants a set filled with extras and throwaway gimmicks. A set entirely made of full arts used to be the peak of Pokemon performance back in the black and white era, but nowadays the bar has been set so high that even the best of full arts are still left in the dust. Over the years, it's gone something like this. The first rare chase cards were holos from the base set all the way up to Team Rocket. Then we hit the prototype era from 2000 to 2003, with crystals and shinings becoming the first secret rare cards. Next was the Gold Star era. For 3 glorious years, we were blessed with the likes of Charizard, Rayquaza, and Umbreon Gold Star. Following that, we had level X's, Primes, and Legend Have, starting from 2007 to mid-2011. Then, for the first time ever, Pokemon decided to use the full card and actually color outside the lines with full art Pokemon back in the black and white era. What came next was, in my opinion, the dreaded Rainbow Rare era, completed with cards too shiny and imaginative that even Pokemon TCG announcers weren't sure what the hell they were. Alt arts revived the TCG with stunning VMAX like Umbreon, Giratina, and Greedent? Speaking of nuts, we're now onto the era of illustration and special illustration rares. If you guys want a separate, more in-depth video of the history of chase cards or rarities, let me know in the comment section below and let me know what I should be doing next. But that shiny bling wouldn't quite matter as much without the pull rates. It's what makes cards like the amazing rare from Vivid Voltage a few dollars, while the Sunbreon from Prismatic Scalpolutions goes for more than my weekly salary. I make no money, by the way. I'm unemployed. Pull rates are necessary to keep those rare cards rare, but not a single soul would buy these cards if they looked like this. Pillar 4, the most important one, artwork. Now before we get into artwork, I just want to mention that I have a Pokemon TCG shop called Mischief TCG where I sell Japanese and Chinese Pokemon boxes. We have everything from Mega Dream to Inferno X. We have Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet sets. We have it all. We have fast and worldwide shipping. Every box is hand inspected because we care about the quality of our products. So head over to mischieftcg.com and use code MISCHIEF123 to get 10% off your first order, which is absolutely crazy because I just want you guys to get the best quality products possible. Head over to mischieftcg.com and I'll see you very soon. Pillar 4, artwork. That's right, the single most important thing that makes a Pokemon set great is the artwork within the set. Some all-time beloved Pokemon cards include the Moonbryon, Mewtwo, Bubble Mew, Giratina, Lovebirds, most of the crystals, legend cards, Call Legends, legendary iconic cards, and the list goes on. Artwork is the peak of Pokemon. Artwork separates the common from the special art rares. It gives artists a chance to showcase their excellence and gives a chance for the secondary market of Pokemon to flourish. Without the beauty of artwork, Pokemon would just be another crappy card game, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic. But seriously, the expression of artwork through contests like the first ever Pokemon art contest back in 1997, where they gave out the illustration rare Pikachu, the most expensive Pokemon card in history, all the way up to more recent contests. When a set has a cohesive art style, or the chase cards exhibit a similar pattern of excellence, it makes the whole set unique. Take a look at the holos from Neo Genesis. They'll have a brighter, more fun tone. Typhlosion is dancing, Slowking is smiling. Cards like Lugia and Kingdra are battle ready. Neo Revelation, on the other hand, might have one of the darkest tone in all of Pokemon history. Houndoom is a true hellhound, howling at the moon. Shining Gyarados is the epitome of rage. Ho-Oh looks like less of an angel and more like the angel of death, a phoenix of fury. These two sets contrast perfectly. And guess what? Just one set after Neo Revelations came out, Light and Dark Pokemon were released in Neo Destiny. It all fits perfectly. English Mega Pokemon had that uniform Japanese text. VMAX Pokemon are always shown as huge, larger-than-life creatures towering over mountains and buildings. Dark Pokemon looked furious. Gold Stars were always in a chaotic pose. Art creates a set. It delivers the promise of a booster pack. A Pokemon's artwork is truly the thing that makes the game we love so much unique. So there we have it. Uniqueness, rarity, pull rates, and artwork are the things that make or break a set. So with that comprehensive and hopefully informative guide in mind, let's create the greatest set in Pokemon history. Using the 4 rules I've laid out, I'm going to create a masterpiece. Introducing Legends Ascending, the newest set in our Mega Block. This set tells the story of the greatest battle in all of Pokemon's history, featuring stunning new Mega Pokemon such as the mighty Mega Mewtwo who patrols the midnight skies with the help from Mew. Beneath the shadow of the pale moon's light, Mega Darkrai EX looms, striking darkness into the hearts of all that dare cross its path. Mega Zekrom bursts into the fray, joined by Mega Reshiram, a singular desolate space shuttle greeting their legendary majesty. But in the distortion world, Giratina lurks, as he glitches through time and space to enter the battlefield. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres soar above the heavens, unaware of the danger they are about to face, while Sketchbook Dark Lugia breaks through the depths of the galaxy past. Its inception from pencil sketch to card is spectacular. Rayquaza and Deoxys fight a battle as old as time, the meteors aghast at their speed and power. And of course Lunala, the queen of wormholes, transporting the rest of legendary beasts into the action. Unfortunately, they seem to be messed up during the post-space-time teleportation. Artwork inspired by the persistence of time. Dali. All forces of Cosmos must choose which side of the battle they will fight for 2 gods stand among the stars, unrivaled, Mega Arceus and Mega Ultra Necrozma. Together, these 10 cards create a spectacle in the sky, the greatest battle in Pokemon history.
Surrounding on the side for my riders, I'm with my riders, I'm